All right, let's get started. Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon. It's been a while. Let's get started. I'm excited that we're back, playing a little bit of college football.
To the season behind them, they have what it takes to make big noise here starting today. Back to
you. What's up,
Yo,
bro?
what's up, man?
In the sport, and certainly they'll go to him early and often.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed. He can break tackles. He can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most
Hey, I'm gonna be streaming. I don't really want to be in a call right now.
Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some?
Yeah, let me get out of this. Hold on.
He is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Unloads to the wideout.
Dang, that's a good catch.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. And the Redhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. They're working that left side. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion.
Beautiful.
Completion to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. Let's talk for a second about Miami of Ohio. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. Three-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent. Makes the grab in their space. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
Well, you're seeing this offense aggressive here right out of the gate. I don't even know if they're planning on running the football the rest of this game, the way they're throwing it right now. I mean, they're just throwing caution to the wind. And, David, we know it. They've got a lot of confidence in their skill players throwing the ball. And right now, that's been very apparent early.
Well, and now you knock me back on my heels a little bit. Now I'm like, oh, crud. Is this their game plan? Is this going to be pass, pass, pass? So defensively, I'm thinking.
Oh, picked.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Breaks into the open.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wide open. Wide open. Pick six, let's go. First play. First drive. Pick six. Let's go, Wheeler.
What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job of flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
And he's going to bring it out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Now Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Second and long here. Rides to the back.
Oh, beautiful read. Beautiful tackle for loss there.
Defense is about firing.
Wheeler.
Hitting the offensive guys.
That's the name I gotta remember.
Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Drops back. It's Applewhite. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. And the Redhawks will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Looking for room. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Zips offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. And the Zips look to do some damage in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Lacey.
Good job, Lacey.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Really disciplined.
I know, Matt.
To get down there and make the stop at the 19. Miami, Ohio, ready to get the offense going on this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something.
Almost picked again.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so
Got it.
with his eyes in this
Got
game.
it, Matt.
Against one of the best defenses in the country, you've got to look guys off, especially.
All right, boy. I have 14 right there, boy. Oh, that's what they do at Syracuse games, so they got 0 last year.
You're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Throws to the wideout.
Oh my gosh.
Got a man in the middle. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Redhawks moving quickly to the line.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Gotta get our hands up as it tackle to block passes. Hold on. X and Y.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule.
Yeah.
It makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Working the ground game. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
A little release to the back. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Trying to do it himself. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And man, that's so frustrating for this defense to get him in third down and short. And look, the first down's almost a touchdown, right? So this is a tough situation. This defense is going to have to bring in big bodies and really sell out.
And he
Damn.
charges across the line. Touchdown, Redhawks. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field. The extra point is blocked. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Zips ready to go on offense. Already with 2 touchdowns on the board, now they're back at it up 14-6. Fox. Out wide right, it's Skinner. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to squeak through the pile. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains and gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Zips will line it up on first and 10. Wants to throw. It's Fox. Finds his target. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Makes the grab on the left. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Zips go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fox on the play action. Makes a catch. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They pull him down, but he's got enough. It'll be a first down for this offense.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line, and the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job. Great catch. First down.
Quickly complete. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, first and goal. Run in the red zone. It's Lacey. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Throwing, Fox. Unleashes to the end zone. Intercepted a first.
Flag.
Turnover can swing momentum.
There's a flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
I got the ball back.
pass interference.
No, I don't think it counts. Hold on. Nope, doesn't count. Let's go, baby.
Penalty is costly, wiping
Yeah,
out
they're
the
holding.
And the offense grateful for that.
Oh my gosh, my
penalty.
throat,
They can
dude.
Just move it one more yard to get it in. Trying to pound it in.
Oh my gosh.
He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
At the end of
What a
quarter
plastic
one,
one from the
check out
streamer.
start for both of these quarterbacks. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Motion from the back. From the gun on 3rd down, Fox. Touchdown, Sims. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Decent. It's just my throat is bothering me. Yeah, I need water. I just can't talk much. It hurts to talk.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. The option, the keeper. It's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Finds his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Redhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to get started. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Fox on the play action. Fires to the wideout. And the defense.
That was on me. I threw that way too early. I thought he was going to get there faster. The guy was blocking him.
This quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Fox rushes on, and the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else, and with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Fox to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
Man, that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Got him on the RPO.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs. You want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
The Red Hawks are facing 3rd and inches. Push is ahead. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties, they keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Red Hawks will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The fake wants to throw. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. To throw, it's Applewhite. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Long way to go on 2nd down. Throwing Fox. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Zips peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. There he goes. Running inside the 20. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Akron. Right on the money. Makes the grab in the end zone. The kick is up and good. And put 1 more on the lead.
No, Matt. Bro, I feel like shit.
And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown.
Matt, go fuck yourself, man.
From inside the 15.
I'm playing around with the kicks. That's why that kick was bad. I'm playing around with it because I figured out you could steer it with this left stick. I didn't know you could.
Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Trying to establish the run. They put the brakes on it.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Takes the easy one to the back. Got him right there.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. The Red Hawks decide to punt it away. Looks it in. Slips through the line. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Looking left. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The give on the counter. They were all over it.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Now this offense is back on the field. Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. Fires to the big fella. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. 2nd and long here. They'll send the tight end in motion. The play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Redhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. On the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Zips ready to go on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Couldn't set his feet. Let's talk about accuracy. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that is a massive win for this head coach.
Man, that is such great 3rd down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that 1st down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early, get the pass interference, but that was right on time to make the hit and dislodge that football.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The RPO got him. Dragged down. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll try to pop the draw. Shakes off the defender. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Fresh setter downs going to the air. He fires to the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Long way to go on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Lacey. Past the 6. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And how about this confidence in their field goal kicker? They're going to pat him on the butt and say, go give us 3, big fella. Oh, and he missed it. No good. An opportunity to really build this lead goes by the boards, but it's still a 19-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Lofts one high and deep. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Miami. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the middle. Somehow fits it into that traffic. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Zings it complete to the right. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out. They call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Sells to run, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
That is such an unbelievable play by the wide receiver. He did so many things great on that one. First, what about the catch? One-handed, somehow was able to keep his balance and then get upfield to go get more yards after the catch. You simply cannot do it any better, and that's why he's one of the biggest weapons this offense has.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Making the adjustment. Fox from the gun on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolute shank. Missed it. And after the missed field goal, this lead is
Bro, I suck.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Gets the back moving. Keeps it on the ground. Just burrowed right into the middle, and this clock keeps running here late in the 2nd quarter. This will likely be the last play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin our wraparound with ECU taking on the Army Black Knights.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. They go play action with Fox. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Zips now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Fox finds his man in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And the Red Hawks have this offense rolling. Makes the grab.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play can put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Red Hawks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to get the corner. He'll pitch it. Just a little more room, and maybe he gets it in. He's pushed out of bounds at the 8. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run him again. Touchdown, Red Hawks. They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 2nd and long here. From the gun. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Tight end finds a soft spot. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. Got the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. From the gun on 3rd down, Fox fires to the wideout. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. They're all over it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Play action on first down. Gets it to the back. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So we open the final period with a third down play. Fox from the gun on third down. The throw to the outside is complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Throwing Fox. Unloads it left. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch. Elite coverage.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Again, it's Fox. Throwing right. Picked off, and they ruin the drive with it. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Going with the counter play here. The tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. He's piled up 97 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Looking to pick up a first down on third and short from the 43. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout in this offense. Just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They give it back to him. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. And the Redhawks will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Fox. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to throw, it's Fox. Under pressure. And that is interception number 3 on the day. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Wants to throw one first. Fires quickly. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. And the Zips in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They want to throw it. Fires to the wideout.
Dude, like, run the fucking play.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time. Hey, taking it the other way. Touchdown, Miami. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get... Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Welcome to InfoCision Stadium in Akron, Ohio. It's the Central Michigan Chippewas and the Akron Zips. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with Central Michigan's head coach. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Spits it out to the back. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And a nice job
Yeah.
on the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Uh-oh, look out. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Zips look to keep this drive humming. Throwing Fox. Reels it in. Guys, let's chat about that. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really worked.
I'm clicking Y. Why is it not throwing the ball? Sorry, my voice, dude, it's so good. I threw the ball, and it's not throwing it. Like, I'm clicking the button. There you go. There's my Y.
To the running back from the shotgun. They'll make the stop, but he gets 4 on the play. Ball's at the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Lacey. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Wide open downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Touchdown, Zips! Great job by the option. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Chippewas offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Tries to do it himself, and he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. And the Chippewas are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Right at the line. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to run it in. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Touchdown, Chippewas! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal. Are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Fires left. Finds his man. It's Skinner. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another 1st down. The Zips are threatening in the red zone. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Fox on the play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Look out! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. And it's...
How are they getting so far down the field? Like, I don't fucking get it, dude.
The Chippewas
I'm about to lose my mind.
Handoff to the lone back. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Just feeds the running back. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. They've been really good moving the chains on 3rd down. Now 1 yard away from another 1st down on this drive. In the red area, it's Baldwin. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Makes the grab past the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. Nowhere to go.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'll move the tight end. They go play action with Fox. Right side, it's Skinner. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. Past the 30. At the 20. And he just kept running it. He ran away from the ground and he'll take it in. Touchdown, 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can play small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Right back to it. Here's a little room there. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Drops back on first down. It's complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. And the Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Chippewas looking to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking to the big tight end. It's dropped.
Thank you.
Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the single running back. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. And the Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fox works the middle. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Fox. Caught. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd. And here comes it. Touchdown, Akron. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 12th of the season.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The give. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. And he could not get loose on the run.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Working that left side now. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Quick give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. 2nd and long here. This time they'll throw it. Still on his feet. Swings it out to the flat.
What the fuck,
and he was
dude?
knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. He'll try to get to the marker himself. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. And the Chippewas will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. RPO complete to open the drive. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Zips can really attack on this second. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. They'll need a bunch on second down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Throwing Fox. Dangerous throw on that one.
Well, they're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very lucky that was not intercepted.
Again, it's Fox. He fires one deep down the right side. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Fourth down, Fox. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Lets it fly. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Central Michigan offense takes the field to go to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create.
Yo, like, why is he running over the line? I put him back.
Start with this offense here, executing at a high level.
Encroachment. Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Line getting set on second down. Throws it off the RPO. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Chippewas racing to the line in the hurry-up.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Nowhere close on that. As he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Rush right in his face. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And this offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. Long way to go on second down. Trying to move them on the counter. He's past the marker. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Fox on the play action. Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Sees a crease. There he goes. Past the tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Zips. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're coach of the right. You want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
He stopped right at the 35, almost found a little room for a big return, but they get him on the ground right there. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
On third down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. On his way back from the 20. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, down on the home team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Crosses the 30 to the 31 on a 6-yard pickup. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Fox. They're working that left side. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Fox on the play action. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive charge.
The Zips have their offense in high gear. Send the tight end in motion. Sells the run, looking to pass. Gets rid of it.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Throwing Fox. Looking left. Just excellent technique by this receiver, working the sideline to great footwork to stay in bounds. And the Zips, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offenses.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Fox. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. Now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it upfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Got his man on the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Plows his way ahead. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. The Chippewas line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Zips ready to go on offense. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Well, I guarantee you one thing, and at halftime with the big lead, there were no conversations about, hey, let's run the ball, let's slow it down, let's bleed the clock, keep our defense fresh. They are staying aggressive. They're trying to add to this lead, and with this quarterback, I do not blame you. Keep chucking the pill.
A little midweek action to keep you going. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll give it on the counter. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Oh, pressure's coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start on offense.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He's changing the play. Fox to throw for it on 4th. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Hauls it in. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Well, I love the job by the offensive line, getting a good push there on 2nd down, and you see guys bleeding into the second level of the defense, getting a hat-on-hat to go get that first.
Rush is on, and down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And the Chippewas trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. several defenders there to get him on the ground.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They go play action with Fox. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Fox. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Sets his feet. It's Fox. He rifles one deep to the left. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Zips will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. And he is not. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Needs it. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Great place to start for this offense. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. 2nd and long here. He'll set up to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Got him downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. It's dropped after taking the hit. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll park it at the 1.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. And he's in. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense. Everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. Throwing Fox. Hauls it in. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Red pass, it's complete. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got the first down. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a man. Finds his man down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Fox on the play action. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Zips. And they add 6 more to the board for that trip to the house. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. It's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
I just don't get it. Like, I sim. They go down the field. When I play, they can't move down the field.
Just an extra point away from taking the lead late. And the extra point gives them
Like, I don't understand what's going on. I'm gonna turn down the injuries.
Don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air. But a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success.
Big man has it, it's a 1st down and more. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. Fox makes the grab. chunk yardage. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Again, it's Fox. Left side, it's Alexander. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Moves the pocket. It's Fox. Release to the back. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception.
I'm just returning back to the fucking menu, bro. No, this shit pissing me off. I don't know what it is with this game. I hop on yesterday. I can beat a Power 4 school by 60 points. I get on today, and it's just like, here, I'm up 30 points. I just want to, like, get the game over so I can get to the next game. And then the team fucking comes back. I play, they can't move. I have one of the best run defenses, and then I go against Central Michigan. No, I'm restarting that shit. That shit's pissing me off, bro. This game is actually pissing me off. I see what people are talking about now on TikTok about this fucking game. I love the game. The game is great. But, oh my gosh. There are some parts of it like this that are just, like, angering, man. They're angry. They're just making me angry. They're just making me so angry, bro. Like, I don't get it. We go beat Wisconsin. We go beat a bunch of schools. I'm going to go mess around with the gameplay sliders a little bit. I need to play around with them. So all this is fine. I'm turning down the injury slider a little bit. I need to turn it down. No, it's just pissing me off, bro. It's actually pissing me off how we let this team freaking do this. Like, I play the game, I'm up 17, and I'm just like, hey, there's 5 minutes left. I'm gonna let the AI just play it out, and it just does so shitty.
Welcome to In Position.
I'm gonna sim it up, and I want to see what it looks like. This is how the game should have looked. Like, I want someone to, like, tell me why the game didn't look like this before. Yeah, this is how the game literally looked. It was literally like, this was the score. Maybe they had, like, 8 more points, and then they just come back. Like, someone needs to enlighten me how that happened. I'm going to change our playbook as well. I need to change the way this team runs, because I don't get it. Someone's got to explain this to me. Someone's got to explain this game to me a little bit on how that compared to the last game. Last game they just came back. I don't get it. We were up 17 points and they just came back. Yes, duh. I'm gonna change our playbook. I want to change the playbook. I'm just gonna change our playbook. I also feel like that was part of it. It's just like my team's trying to go with the playbook and it doesn't work.
Welcome to Sacramento State Stadium. Sometimes it just seems the electricity is turned up for Saturday night college football on EA Sports. From inside the 15, here's the return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He's worked his way into this passing attack, and the coaches are very pleased with his progress.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
Second down to the air. Still looking. Going to try to get it himself. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. And he's not going to be able to convert. Not down, just inches shy of the first down. comes the punt team. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. So Akron's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to
Good run, good
every
run.
time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Oh, I like this playbook so much better. This is such a good playbook.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with the first
No, they're
down.
just... This is the playbook that goes with this team.
Set of downs.
This is what the playbook...
From the wide
This
receiver.
playbook just goes with the team.
Fox on the play action. Makes the grab on the left. Breaks into the open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now
Gators
they are
playbook
in
with the
business moving
normal
toward
3-4
midfield.
defense.
From the gun, running back on the move. Let's talk about Akron. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who is very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Guys, let's chat about Akron. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
And it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Zips kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Fox on the play action. Fires left. It's caught downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Zips are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll run it. Going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Zips. Looking for the 2-point try. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense swarming on that loose ball.
I was tapping it, dude. I'm literally tapping it on my controller all my life. I was literally tapping that. I literally tapped LB. Maybe it's my controller. I don't know.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. From the gun, it's Longo. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Escapes the pressure going right. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. 3rd and long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Making his first move. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Zips ready to go on offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fox.
I'm about done with this fucking controller, bro. I literally clicked RB, bro, all my life. Bro, what the fuck was that? I'm literally clicking RB. It's not doing anything.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts.
This controller's pissing me off, bro.
Looking for a big play.
Thank you.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Rifles it down the middle. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Pulls it in. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing Fox. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Took it all.
I didn't even see the guy, bro. Oh, damn.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too. Now look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Sees some running room. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Straight ahead, it's Longo. There he goes. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. It's good. The lead is now 4 here in the 1st.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot. so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Fox makes the catch. It's Skinner. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The Zips can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Hold on a minute, the offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run it on fourth down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Tight end now in motion. They go play action with Fox. Out wide right, it's Skinner. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the right.
What the fuck was he doing?
And that'll be the final play of the period. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see.
Dude, what the fuck was that? I need to see this. Wait, well, what the hell was that? Bro. What? Brother, he pulled back hard as an MFer, man. What am I supposed to do for that? My own teammate ran back. What the fuck was that?
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the Zips send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it upfield. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off on the counter. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out of it.
Fires to the tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. They'll move the wide receiver. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Right side, it's Thomas. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Caught. At the 40, there he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Using his legs, it's Longo. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Working that wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. On the move. He'll pull it down. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Fox on the play action. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. Running free. All the way. Touchdown Zips. Extra point here will tie the game.
You know, oftentimes
I'm done with this fucking kicker, dude.
The ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll go back to work on offense. Wide receiver going in motion. He breaks a tackle. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On play action. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Snags it. At the 45 on its way. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down.
Dude, oh my gosh.
Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window, and he did that right there.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Here comes the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Just keep slinging it. Extending the play. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Why not get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bounce it off that right upright and through. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Throwing Fox. Out wide left, it's Skinner. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Sets his feet. It's Fox. They're all over it. Swings it out to his running back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. And he throws another interception. His 3rd one of the... Fox fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. 2nd and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Skinner. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Throws for the tight end. Left side is Skinner. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Akron! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He unleashes a long one. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Almost picked off.
And almost another interception for this defense. They've been picking him off like crazy. They've shut down this passing attack, creating so many big plays. This defense is dialed in, locked in, and really creating havoc for this offense.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Throwing, Fox. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown Zips. And they take it in for 6 more points. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the
And the Zips are flying down the field. Trying to establish the run. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quick give. It's Lacey. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Snap on first down, wants to throw. That one just came off his hand badly.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Hold it, finds his man on the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Fox fires to the middle. Timed that hit perfectly for making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Fox from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his target. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, they weren't able to gain a...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Again, it's Fox.
Are you kidding me? Run forward. Run forward. Why are you running out?
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Zips ready to go on offense. Fox on the play action. It's complete to the left. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Throwing Fox. Got the quick pass. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Finds his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They've got this defense reeling after that last play. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 15. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside, it's Lacey. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the Zips trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Touchdown, Akron! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? The handoff. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Needs it. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They go play action with Fox. Throws to the wideout.
Yo, wait.
And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. They want to run this quarterback. Taken down.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fox on the play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Skinner. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6. And he was looking to the end zone, and they couldn't make the connection. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. It is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Fox throws to the tight end. Drop the football. They'll turn it. Sets his feet. It's Fox. Finds his man down the middle. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Hits inside. It's Lacey. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. From the gun on 3rd down, Fox. Quickly complete. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. On the ground, it's Lacey. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give...
Pulls it in down the sideline. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Zips. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
Right. That's it for me today.